Hello to all. Here we are on the prototype side from Passion Values. I try to explain how it works. We have the start side. We have a lot of assets. All assets are listed below. We have fine wine, we have classic cars, we have arts and artworks. We have vintage watches, we have whiskey, handbags, classic cameras, toys, branded jewels, musical instruments, stamps, toys, and vintage pens. Let's go to the side with classic cars. Here we are on classic cars. To find the value or to sell or to buy a classic car, we have to go into the first page. Now we can choose a country or we can choose the car from here. Let's go to Mercedes-Benz. One of my favorite cars is the Mercedes-Benz Gullwing. Here is the Mercedes-Benz Gullwing. At the moment we have the condition number 4. On the left side we have a lot of information about the car, manufacturer, what is the name, construction year from 1945 to 1954 to 1957, horsepowers, original price, cylinders and the capacity. On the right side we have the information about the value. At the moment condition 4, you can see it here, is the value 750,000 euros. For the condition 3 we have 905,000 and below the chart. Condition 2 and condition 1. If we want to buy a car, we can look into the offers. I look into the offers from the cars and here we can see this is, we have 2 cars, Mercedes-Benz 300 SL. At the moment we are on the blockchain. Every trade is blockchain protected and these trades are blockchain protected and protected against fake or counterfeiting. But you can see about this symbol. Here you can buy the car in shares. For example, you want to buy the car in 100 shares, or you want to buy 100 shares from the car. You click on this field and here you can see 100 shares. The costs are 10,000 euros. And if you buy the car, you buy 100 shares of the car for 10,000 euros. Congratulations. And there are remaining 100 shares less. If you go into the catalog, which is the same like the portfolio for stocks and shares, we have all things included. We have a portfolio for arts, and here we have the portfolio for classic cars, and here is your 300 Mercedes-Benz. If you click on the Benz, you are back in the detail side of the Mercedes-Benz. At the moment we have the condition class 2, which is what we left back. If you want to sell the car, you click on Sell the button. Here we are again on our blockchain, and here you can choose 3 different ways of selling your car. The first is a fixed price, the second is I start an auction from, and here I can sell the car in shares. To show you how it is possible, it's totally easy. That's the field for the asking price. Here you can have a look to the current value. You can say, okay, maybe I want 1.2 to 5 million for my car. I want to have 2,500 euros or Swiss francs for a share, and here automatically we calculate the amount of shares. Then you have to choose how long is the auction or the trade duration, and then you have to press the send button. This is a protection against fraud and counterfeiting. You can choose it to make the trade absolutely secure. If you buy insurance from one of these companies, AXA for example, Allianz, Hiscox, they immediately can make you an offer for the car for 12 months, and if you said, okay, I approve that, congratulations, you have been accepted now for 12 months for insurance against fraud and counterfeiting, and this insurance is transferable to the next buyer. So that's a very good benefit for the trade. And here you can say, okay, I finished the trade, and if you scroll a little bit down, because there are a lot of more trades, here is your offer, 1.25 million, 2,500 shares in stock, and the buyers can choose, I want to buy the car now, or I want to buy the car in shares. If somebody clicks on the shares and he buys some shares, it is not possible to buy the car now because some shares are sold. That is working with fine wine also. It is working with arts, with vintage watches and so on. But let's see into fine wine. Let's go in, for example, one of the best Bordeaux in the world, Chateau Petrus. Here are the informations. That is a picture of the city Bordeaux. That is the picture of the wine Petrus. Here you can choose the different size of bottles from Petrus. All informations are there. For example, if you choose a Jeroboam, here is information about the price, but let's go to the normal size. Here is the price and the chart for the bottle. You can choose a lot of vintages. You can choose, for example, the vintage 1945. And here you can see the chart. If you want another currency, we in real time calculate the new value of the currency. And here is the chart. 1945 is a very old one. Let's go to, for example, 2005. And that's the chart for 2005. You want to sell the wine? Click on Sell Item. You can choose between 3 different offers. I can say, okay, for example, I want to sell it for a fixed price. I actually know what is the value. I said, okay, I want a little bit more. Give me $3,000. I choose 28 days. And again, here I can make the trade absolutely safe. I'm just on the blockchain and I can say, okay, I want an insurance against fraud and counterfeiting for 12 months. It's transferable to the next buyer. I approve that. I make the trade absolutely safe. And I click on Finish and Start. And when I go a little bit down, because there are a lot of trades at the moment, here is my trade. I want to sell the Bordeaux Chateau Petrus 1990, 27 days left, 23 hours, blockchain protected and protected against fake or counterfeiting, and we have 2,500 for the value. That is working for all the assets we have. Thank you for your interest, and hopefully you come back to us.